Okay, here, so we have a roof leak. There's the problem area. So what you want to do is see where the area is. So you know it's here. So I'm gonna look out the window. So this is about 16, 18 inches away from the window. So now I'm gonna look out here, see what's there. Okay, I know where around the area. And when I go outside, I'm gonna look about 18 inches from this window. Then I'm gonna go this way, see around where. So it's about center of that window. So now I'm gonna go outside and look at the center of the window, step back and see what I can see up there. That one window, so I know I'm gonna go 18 inches or 20 from that window. I'm gonna step back, see what's around that area. So it looks like just by that chimney, right about there. Walk around to that window. Okay, so now I'm look at the center of that window. So now I know it's around here. So when I go on the roof, that's the area that I want to check where it's leaking. And sometimes you can't see the window from the roof, so I'm gonna put a piece of wood right here. Just when I look over the edge of the roof, I know where my window is. Okay, that's my wood that I threw down. There's the window. Okay, so now we're on the roof. This is the product we're gonna use. It's called Through the Roof. Sell it at Ace. It's clear. It goes on like a thick paste, almost like Elmer's glue, and it dries to like a rubbery membrane. So now that we're up here, we're already located downstairs about what area it's leaking. And when I looked in the room, I looked out the window and I noticed that it was lined up with this satellite dish. So I know it's going up this way. And then I also looked out this window and I see that stick right there on the ground. That's where the window is, in the middle of that. So now I'm gonna follow that, going straight up. So now I got this way and that way around where it's leaking. I already put some on here, but right here, you can't really tell because I already put some through the roof on it. There's a nail coming through the shingle. Now when you're up here, you're gonna wanna look in the joints. Usually old shingles get a potato chip effect. It starts to curl. When that happens, water settles on here and then goes into the crack and finds its way touching the nail. So you want to put some roofing cement on the joints wherever you see the shingles curling. And then you want to look at the joints real careful, because sometimes there's nails right at the edge. Sometimes when they install these shingles, they miss their mark and the nail will be right at the edge of the shingle, and that's where also will be leaking at. So anyway, I did a couple of spots here. I also go further up because water travels down, so I'm gonna look anywhere up that spot. And I also noticed there's shingles here, these end caps. You could tell this part is darker. That's the shingles actually supposed to be over here. So that when they installed it, right. So I'm gonna look at this, and sure enough, when I looked in here, the nails right here, and this all rotted out. So that means water was getting in there. So I put some here on some of these and some of these and these. I think that was the main leak right there though. So I think I got it, but we'll know later on. When the tenant moves in, they'll say it's still leaking, and then I'll just come back up and try again triangulate where it's coming from. Usually these old chimneys around here leak too, but somebody already did this one. This is another product we use. It's roof cement, and it comes in like a tube of caulk, and you just use your caulk gun and put it around. I see a little hole right here. I think I'm gonna put some in there. I like to put it on nice and thick. And also when it's real hot out, this product likes to sag like snot running down. So as you work it in, try to work it under the shingle, and it'll start to dry and stay in place. Okay, also what I like to do while I'm up here is just walk around the roof and see if you see any other things that might cause a problem later on, and address it while you're up here. Okay, so here's a little problem area I see. You see the shingle slipped up a little bit right there. That means the nail's coming up through the shingles. Every once in a while it does that. I don't know why. But you can see there's actually a nail right there coming through. See that? See that nail? So right there is going to be a problem area later. So I'm going to put some through there. If I can pull it out, I'll pull it out. It's pretty much in there. So that's not even a shingle nail. That's a 16 nail for the plywood. So that I'll put some on there. Okay, here's another thing that I'm seeing common of. I see this a lot. This is the stack for usually the water heater. You see this ring? Usually if they change the water heater or something, the water heater is a taller model, or they just got to get the pipe out the way, they'll pull up on the pipe to take the water heater out. But when they put it back, this stays up, and this is supposed to be covering this right here. This keeps the water from coming in here and going down, and next you know it's leaking above the water heater. So somebody put some roof cement on this one. It usually don't have that, but when it's like that, you can just work it down. Phone down. All right, now I'll just keep banging it back and forth till it goes all the way down. But this is how it's supposed to sit on there. You see, still got little gaps. I'm gonna put some around there. Around the chimney area, we got rotted nail, exposed cracks in the flashing. This flashing here is supposed to sit under this one, so when the ring falls in here, I almost guarantee it's leaking inside right here. That's how it's supposed to sit. I'll put some around here too. Here. Here's another common area that gets, you see all the grits gone off the shingle. And you see right here, there's a little hole, water going in, make its way into where the nail is at, and then you have a leak inside. So you want to just walk around the roof and put some through the roof and stuff, or some blackjack, that roof cement that's in the caulk. Just put it on there and spread it with a spreader. Okay, this is what I mean by you gotta pay attention and look, cause let me zoom in on that. There's a nail right there right at the edge of the shingle, and it looks rusty. So you got one there. Then you look further up. There's another one. That one's guaranteed leaking. Here's another example. Stuff to look out for. See that? The nail got shot on an angle, and the head starting to cut through the shingle. So you don't have to get all fancy. That's why I like this through the roof, because it's clear. You don't have to worry about it looking ugly from the road. Okay, here's something else. This is the clean out stack for the plumbing. They probably had a clog. The maintenance guy, somebody, the plumber, came up here with the machine to snake it out from the roof. And they leave this gap open. Rain goes in here. On the other side of the boot, goes down the pipe into the attic, into the ceiling. Got a roof leak. This is all you have to do for that. Just make sure the boot wraps around the pipe. So when you come out here to unclog the drain, make sure that's around, the boot wraps around the pipe. Okay, there's another one. Say you just want to be vigilant. And that's what you're basically going to be looking for on your roof leak. Hope this helps you guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. Peace.